Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yesterday, of course, was Wednesday, in case you need to check up on your days of the week. And that, of course, meant it was update day for Warzone 2 and MW2. If you checked out the channel yesterday, you saw that we posted an update video. There was a slight update in Warzone 2 and MW2. But then, 2 hours after the regularly scheduled update went out, we got another new update in Warzone 2, DMZ, and MW2. This one, though, a little bit more significant because it actually includes some brand new patch notes. So we are on the Call of Duty site that's gone through and updated their font, and now they have this annoying like little pop-up thing at the top always. But regardless, we've got the June 21st update. We're diving into the patch notes. If you guys enjoy the video, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you guys are new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Every single day, I got you covered with news, updates, loadouts, tips, you name it. If it has to do with COD, it's right here. But initially, global bug fixes. So this is across all modes, all games. So Warzone, multiplayer, DMZ as well. This covers all of that. Fix an issue causing the IO operator skin to not have dynamic textures in the operator selection menu. As we know, this skin basically changes color. It's really trippy to fight in game because you might think you're fighting two different players, but it's just one person. It just wasn't showing that in the menu, so nothing too crazy there. Of course, though, they're going to fix the battle pass operators right away. Fix an issue where some weapon blueprints are awkwardly held when aiming down sights in gunfight blueprints. You might recall the gunfight blueprints had issues when it first dropped, so they took it out. This, I believe, is in regards to that. They also fixed an issue where the Wumpa Fruit grenade effects appeared incorrectly. If you guys didn't know, the whole Crash Team Rumble bundle is now live. It initially dropped for 2,400 COD points, but it was supposed to be 1,800 COD points. They did go through and fix that, and if you bought the bundle early, you should have gotten refunded. But yeah, it changes the frag grenade into the Wumpa Fruit grenade, which is, it's a cool, like, little gimmicky effect that it changes the entire grenade skin. But yeah, they weren't appearing correctly. Now they are. They also fixed an issue where some players were unable to swap weapons through the weapons tab and were kicked back to the play tab. So if you were just having those issues on the main menu and you couldn't, get into the classes you were trying to get into, that should also be updated now as well. We then get into some Warzone specific stuff here. On Vondel with the circle timing, the first circle closing speed has been reduced. So you're going to notice that change. Obviously, right as the first circle starts to come in, that'll be a little bit different. Now, personally, though, I'm still loving the pace of Vondel. I think the player count is perfect for that map. It pretty much just seems like it's constant action. And for a game like Warzone 2, which has been relatively slower in terms of pacing and speed so far, it's a really nice change of pace. I'm really having a good time on that. We also have plenty of bug fixes here as well. They fixed an issue where an in-game icon for the Koshki complex appeared incorrectly, pretty small there. Fixed an issue where Black Mouse Tier 3 mission Bedrock would give inconsistent progress. An issue where the supply cache near the beach club on Ashika Island would not register as opened in DMZ, so just a handful of DMZ things to start us off there. They fixed an issue where some players would be unable to deploy kill streaks despite an indication that the kill streak is ready to use in Battle Royale. This is a big one. You're oftentimes getting blocked with certain streaks, and that can be pretty clutch if you're trying to, get a streak up that could save your team's life, but then you get that blocked, message, and you wouldn't be able to use it, and then you get eliminated. Huge problem there. I'm glad to see that that one has been updated. Fix an issue where players were experiencing issues moving the highlighted selection to select the keys with a controller in DMZ, pretty small there. Fix an issue where the FOB upgrades for boss kills don't count for the player when a teammate gets the final kill hit on a boss. So basically just allowing it so that the party damage will now be tracked for the challenge completion there. Solid upgrade for that, for those going for that challenge. Fix an issue where the mission progress for White Lotus buy 8 items was not tracking correctly. An issue where a comms plate carrier challenge was not tracking Wheelson kills in DMZ as well. An issue where a small number of missions were auto-completed for some players in DMZ. So you might notice that if you were to go ahead and dive into DMZ, you right away had some challenges done that was not intended, obviously. So of course, naturally, they're going to go through and fix some of those. They also fix an issue where destroying the bullfrog from inside a vehicle doesn't award mission progress for the strike team mission. Then they also fix an issue where missions showed as already completed and prevented further Phalanx mission progress in DMZ. I've also seen a lot of comments about that with how Phalanx had all sorts of progress problems and whatnot. That should now be smoothed out, and you can actually go through and complete that stuff as intended. We've also got some Warzone Warzone ranked play restrictions. Real quick reminder, if you guys are diving into ranked, some DMZ stuff, whatever the case may be, X Defiant even, you're looking for that added boost, do yourself a favor, pick up some G Fuel. They've got tons of really cool collabs dropping right now, including a Crash Team Rumble one. We were just talking about that earlier. That's got a really cool pre-order available for like a whole collector's box, but plenty of different tubs, shaker cups, even starter packs. If you're just looking to try a flavor for the first time, or maybe even try G Fuel for the first time, throw in code Immortal at checkout, get yourself a nice little 20 to 30% off discount on your entire order. Plus, the more the code gets used, maybe the better chance of our shaker one day re-releasing, or maybe us getting our very own flavor. Link for that will be down in the description below. Anyway, we've got some Warzone ranked play restrictions. You might have heard of some of these. Basically now this is solidifying that they're in-game and live. So weapons, the KV broadside. Treyarch did actually clarify yesterday alongside the drop of these patch notes that initially when they said, hey, we're restricting the broadside and fire rounds as you see here, the KV broadside wasn't actually fully restricted. Now you couldn't go on and throw on the Dragon's Breath ammo and be super toxic, but you could still use it. I ran into it a few times. I had other friends run into it, and it's like, I swear this is supposed to be restricted. It's now fully restricted. You won't be able to use the KV broadside in ranked whatsoever. Definitely changes up the close range meta, in my opinion, for the better, because it just allows for more SMG play. Although right now, let's be honest, the ISO is kind of dominating. Anyways, yes, Dragon's Breath ammo on all shotguns, not just the KV broadside, but all shotguns is restricted. So there will be no fire rounds for shotties whatsoever. Then on snipers, obviously, no more one-shot snipers either. We covered this in our meta update video the other day. So basically, the Signal is now the best sniper for ranked. Basically, the KV broadside and listed attachments will still appear unrestricted in custom loadout menus until a future update, but they are restricted in game. So you could throw them on your class, but just note, if you load into games and choose that class, it's going to give you your fists or like a pistol or something. Ground loot will be updated at a later date as well, so there won't be any one-shot snipers. There won't be the KV broadside with fire rounds or any other shotguns with fire rounds as well. Reminder, Warzone ranked play competitive settings are a multi-team effort to deliver competitive and fair matches. Restrictions are updated based on data and feedback, and restricted items may return in an upcoming season. So if they nerf the broadside fire rounds at some point in the future, maybe this becomes unrestricted. We'll be able to use that again. Same deal with sniper one-shot headshots. We'll just have to wait and see how that gets balanced in the future. Also, one recently updated thing they have listed here: fix an issue where IO's operator skin animation was inconsistent in the pregame. Nothing too crazy there, but overall, a bit of a surprise update here. Wasn't really expecting an additional second update yesterday afternoon, especially one that included plenty of bug fixes and actual patch notes, right? So some small gameplay changes, some more important gameplay changes. That being said, that is essentially everything that ended up changing in this new surprise update. That's gonna wrap things up. If you enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you're new here, feel free to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications to always stay up to date with all things going on in COD. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.